Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, however it aligns with you. But I welcome you, and it's a pleasure to connect. I was not able to come on for the last couple of weeks, and I honestly missed these lives. I love connecting with everyone because, this is just another way to connect with people even when I don't get to see you guys in activations or one-on-one sessions. I still get to communicate with you guys. So it's a wonderful way to work with people, even though we're not actually working together. And because I haven't been on for a minute, there's actually a lot of things I would like to share for November. We're not even quite halfway through, and there's a lot of things going on. The energy has been really, what I keep being shown is it's almost like we're an airplane and we're going through a lot of turbulence. So, it's like airplanes do the best when they're up high and they're just going real smooth. But right now, November has been a month where we've had a lot of wind, it feels like. So we're going through a lot of up and down, up and down. And we're really feeling that energy. We're feeling that up and down turbulence. And while we're going through that, we're experiencing different healing lessons. We're experiencing different soul lessons. And it's how we observe that is going to be really fundamental at this time, because it's going to support us in whether or not we experience this later on. It's going to really help us. So one of the things I always know approximately what my topics are going to be like before I ever talk about them. But then right before I come on, Source and my angels always come in and chatter in my ear and tell me all kinds of extras. And today, as I was getting out of the shower, because water is a beautiful conduit for anyone who is an empath. So if you are having problems connecting with and just clearing your energy, getting into a shower or a bathtub or a lake, ocean, something like that, going swimming is a wonderful way to clear your energy. And so I love to clear my energy through showers. And I was clearing my energy this morning and getting ready. And so I was doing that, and I always get downloads for the lives that way. And so I was doing that, and they came in and showed me this is a beautiful time to alchemize. So when we can alchemize really extreme situations, we are able to alchemize. They show us we can alchemize anything. So they showed me, Christina, you were able to alchemize situations where people were really abusive to you as a little child. Now as an adult, I could go back and do that. And that is a gift that I now hold space for others. So when they're ready, I show them, or I hold that space so they can go back and alchemize and give that love to themselves, but then also eventually even give it to the people that harmed them. Because by doing that, we grow and realize that we are all one. So, what does that have to do with anything? Well, By alchemizing this and being able to see that we can not only give ourselves that love, but then go back, see where we were harmed, give ourselves even more love for those situations, and then look at the other person, say, okay, they may have hurt us or they may have done something, but then in a euphoric stance, sit there and offer them love for maybe misunderstanding you or hurting you. Because if they were to do something so painful to you, then maybe something painful happened to them at some point where they felt comfortable enough to do that in a painful way, where they felt that was okay. So when we can go and set ourselves aside, our ego selves aside, and sit there and offer that other person that love, that I'm not saying go back and spend time with that person. I'm saying in a euphoric state, then we grow as a person, as a soul, because then we can see a larger perspective. And by doing that, we are able to raise our own vibration. And then we get out of that turbulence because we are able to raise ourselves up and say, okay, I understand. And it's almost like you get the whole situation, a blanket of healing and love. And when it's difficult, that's when you get to call in all these beautiful, euphoric angels, your spirit guides, your ascension counts, all these people, all these souls. They feel like just people to me. But that's when we get to call in all these souls to assist us. Sorry, I've got hair here. And that's very, very healing as well, because they each have their own energy. Now, I would love to talk about energy as well, because each energy, we're made up of energy, and each energy has its own vibration. So when you call in Archangel Raphael has his own beautiful vibration. Same with Archangel Michael. Archangel Uriel, they all have their own. And that's how you can identify them, because it's not only the vibration, it's the colors they bring in, it's the connection. You're going to connect with those different vibrations. That's why all things have our own vibration. And the more you connect with those vibrations, the more you know, well, maybe Archangel Uriel isn't aligned to work with you so much, but maybe Archangel Muriel is. And so you're going to connect with Archangel Muriel for a long time. And then all of a sudden your vibration will change and Archangel Uriel will be your guy. So it just changes depending on where your vibration is in the whole situation. And that's changed so much for me as well. And so that's why it's so wonderful to know the different ascension masters and the different angels, because as your vibration changes, so will you with these, you will connect with these different people, souls as well. And it will be very useful in your ascension journey. So anyways, I won't go on with that anymore, because I could go on with that all day. And I guess that's why I love to coach about this and hold space. But there was several, like I said, there was just several things I would love to just talk about. This month, I'm going to pull some cards in just a second. But this month, I was just really guided to offer several different things. I could feel the energy is going to be a little turbulent. So we're going to do a 4 for 4, which is really exciting. I have never done this before, but it was downloaded to me by my guides to do this as a gift for the holidays. Not a specific holiday, just whatever holiday you celebrate in, as long as it's a holiday of light. And so we are going to offer this. I'm going to offer this it starts tomorrow, and then it will be for the 4 Tuesdays all the way to December 5th. And if for some reason you miss one, I will give it to you, the recording of that to you as well. So you can still attend, or you can still see it, and it will still have just as much in power and intention, which is the beautiful part. So it's 4 different activations, 4 different things. There's like clearing is tomorrow, and then we're going to, and each one is an hour long, and then and it's for all energy levels. So they're going to be very gentle and graceful, but also able to connect with your energy level. And then, so there's 4 activations for $11. So the $11 came from them. The 4 activations came from them. The gift is for me as well as from them. So that is for every Tuesday. We're going to be doing this. And like I said, if for some reason you have to work or you have an appointment, well, they're going to be recorded and you'll get them in your email. The other one we have this month is the light language activation. And that one, here, I'll take this out. That one is beautiful as well. That one is 2 Saturdays, starting this Saturday and then next Saturday. And they're 2 hours long, and it's a workshop to activate you for light language activation. You might also get light codes during that as well. But we're going to be doing a lot of cool things during that one. And then the last one is the Prana retreat. And there's an early bird ticket where you pay half, and then you can get a payment plan, or you pay the other half later. And it's $500 off your 2 ticket. It's a 2 ticket because it's a couples retreat. So you're getting 2 tickets for that price. So, and it's all inclusive. And we're going to be doing some different lives talking about that, as well as having a group for that soon here too. So I'm also enrolling this month. So there's lots and lots of stuff going on. The enrollment ends this month, and so does the early bird special. So lots of things are going on if you're interested in any of them. Okay. So this is a card reading for everyone. It's just a collective reading. And we'll see what comes up. Sometimes I get a lot from the collective readings, actually. Okay, this is what they're saying. The first one, and this one is Kyle Gray. And he's coming out with a new deck too, and it looks beautiful. So we've been talking about that in the Ascension Circle. That's a free group I have. And let me see, this is his. It's the Keepers of the Light Oracle. I love this deck. And the first card is Brigitte, and it's Inner Strength. She's coming in saying, move back to your wholeness. Recognize you have power. So what the first one I'm feeling here is, it's like November, because we're going through those up and downs and we're, experiencing that turbulence, it's a lot of it is about connecting with what is authentically you. How are you authentically connecting? Here, there we go. There we go. I don't know why that happened. That was so strange. But anyways, so how are you connecting to you on an authentic level? So, as we peel back these layers, we're going to peel back what aligns and what doesn't align. We're going to peel back our authentic truths, what feels right and what doesn't. And we're also going to connect more and more with that soul family, that soul connection, those soul connections, and release all the things that are not necessarily connected with those. Um, that's okay. That's part of our journey. Accepting who we are and what we look like and what our values are. That's also connecting with our inner strength and our inner self, being ourself for who we are. It's okay. And the more we accept ourselves, the more other people will be able to have the strength to accept themselves. And you'll also find the people that accept you for who you are, those people are your soul family. The people who don't are not supposed to be there anyways. And then this one, I don't think I've ever gotten, but I've seen this card before. It's the Miriam. And this is a sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. Oh, we were just talking about that earlier. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So as we raise our vibration, get out of that turbulence, we can choose to forgive the people that may have broken our heart, hurt us extremely, and see the beauty in all of everyone and everything. Because the more we can see that the beauty and even the imperfections, the more we can be grateful for all of that. Because as we say, okay, you know, yes, this hurt me, but what about it has been a learning lesson? What can I take from this and grow? Then you start to grow and you start to look back and say, wow, thank you. I am so grateful because as I grew, this was, yes, it was a painful experience, but without going through that experience, I would have never launched off and grown such a new shoot. I would have never experienced all this new stuff that is so beautiful in my life. So, we can even take the most painful things and turn them around and experience something tremendously beautiful from that. And so that's where the sacred vision comes in, the Miriam. And then asking or seeing, I love Archangel Michael, of course. He says, trusting heaven. And here it's not so much him cutting, well, I do see him cutting out little cords, but it's mostly feeling the trust, feeling that releasing from those lower vibrations and knowing that in the end we are safe, that we are with source, um, that we are with our angels, that we can surrender to our source and allow them to take us with the flow. I'm seeing them like kind of take us with the flow of the clouds, allowing us to connect us with the miracles that are connected for us and our highest good, and to just take us as our journey goes and trust that source has what is aligned for the highest good for not only us but everyone involved, and that it's going to work out. Things will find a way. And even when things feel super dark, if we trust, it's going to work out. I mean, hey, we're still here. And I know someone as myself who has experienced a lot of, you know, downs. It's it's always when I trust that I find a way to work through it. It's when I keep thinking it's not that it doesn't. So it our mindset will trick us so much. It's whether or not we can allow our mind to just let go for a minute and trust our gut. That is not as easy always as we would like to believe, but sometimes that is the most important thing to do. So I'm going to do one more, and this isn't going to be a 3 card. This is just going to be a 1 card. And I don't know why, but um, yeah, so things feels like as the month gets, right now we're going through like a up and down, but it feels like things are going to get better for a little bit, and then December is going to have a little bit of up and down as well. Here, just a second. That's why. The last one they wanted to share is the key to all of this is to love and accept ourselves, to just connect with the most beautiful aspects of ourself, and and to see those aspects on a daily basis, to feel them, to know that those um, are part of our soul, and to explore them. Because the more we embrace our own inner beauty, the more it shines like a beautiful rainbow. And not only we can see it, but others can as well. And it just it creates such a beauty in the universe that we don't even realize. It implements a higher vibrational energy that we don't even, um, on a conscious level, realize that's there. But the more we love ourselves, the more it's like breaking down the boundaries and opening up the space for it to anchor in, for that divine love, that divine inner love to just be. And it's creating new higher vibrations all over. It will eventually become the norm, and that's what it's, that is part of the new earth. And I would love to talk about that at some point too, but I think I've talked enough today. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful week. I know I don't come on Mondays normally, but I haven't been on in a while, so I felt guided to do so. Have a beautiful week, and I'll talk to you soon.